There's a voice inside of you that will always say you are not enough. But there's another voice inside of you that dreams, that has no limits. See, we all have dreams. No matter who you are, we all have dreams and goals and visions. But we also have two voices inside. And 90% of people give up on their dreams or burn out because they listen to that wrong voice and let that wrong voice get the best of them. Every year in Australia, there's this incredible 875 kilometer race that attracts some of the finest ultra marathoners and athletes from all over the world too. And in the year of 1983, a 61-year-old man by the name of Cliff Young shows up in work boots and overalls. And everyone there thought this was like some spectator or something like that, but sure enough, he goes and registers, puts on a number, and runs in the race. And you got to remember, this race takes a couple of days to up to a week to complete. And so after the first day, after running about 18 hours, everybody, goes to sleep so that they can rest for a couple of hours. But not good old Cliff Young. He just kept on running because he didn't know any different. And when he finishes the race, all the press come up to him and they ask him how he was able to do this. And he said, well, I've been a farmer my whole life, and my family, we didn't have money for tractors and so forth, so I had to do all the running on my own. And they said, well, no, how did you do it so quickly? Did you sleep? Like, how long did you sleep? And he said, I didn't know I was supposed to sleep. See, he didn't have that other voice in his head telling him that he couldn't. The only voice that he was listening to and that he knew was I can and I will, because he hadn't been conditioned by society yet to believe that he wasn't supposed to be able to do it. And how many people go through life believing that wrong voice, getting seduced by the wrong voice, believing in the limitations of either what you put upon yourself or what you've allowed others to put upon you. And in this day and age, I think it's fair to say that there are no limitations. Every limitation just gets crushed over and over again. Not too long ago, the world record for memorizing a deck of cards was 2.5 minutes, and now that time is down to 21 seconds. And it's just a matter of time before that limitation gets beat again by someone that listens to the voice that says, I can and I will. See, our imagination is one of the greatest gifts bestowed upon us. It's what separates humans from animals. The problem is that most people use their imagination very incorrectly. They imagine the worst case scenario. They imagine what if things don't work out? What if things go wrong? They imagine a future based off past experiences. They hear these lies and they believe them. See, the difference between the many that give up on their dreams and the 1% that don't is just a difference of imagination. It's just a matter of listening to the right voice, lowering the volume of the wrong voice and raising the volume of the voice of your inner child. Listen to the voice that says, what if things do work out? What if I do succeed? The voice that was with you as a child that didn't listen to rhyme, reason, and logic. Listen to the voice that says, I can and I will.